Good morning, YouTube. I'm here with the Eddie Horvath.
Good morning, Marky. Good morning.
How you doing today?
I'm doing good.
And today is the 14th of August.
I don't know where it went.
It is flying by. Yep, it won't be long. We'll be seeing the leaves turn. And
Oh,
you know what? The Paul Bunyan Show. Maybe we'll take a ride there and look at equipment we can't afford.
yeah, I don't think it's but a couple hours from us.
Yeah, it's I think it's Cambridge, Ohio is where they hold that at, and we've never been there. I know the Morgans will be there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know anybody else as far as if
I'd like to watch some of them competitions, hot saws and chopping. I think they'll have all that.
yeah, and I don't know if Nathan and Logger Wade, I don't know. We'll see if anybody else shows up to it. But yeah, I think we'll get down. We'll let you everybody know what day it's going to be. We're going to go down, that is. It's either going to be Friday or Saturday. We won't go on a Sunday, but maybe I'll just burn a day and we'll go on a Friday. Then that way we won't lose our sawing day.
Yeah.
Keep the production up. Hey, we got another license plate.
Yeah. This is
And
got a little history to this fella.
Louisiana. This is from Timothy Burris, and he is. I got to read this. I had to get on the email this morning, and we had no power for a while this morning, so got enough power, and I was able to get on the email here. He is a descendant of Timothy Matlack, and he was Thomas Jefferson's personal secretary.
Yeah, that's
So,
something.
yeah, and that's something, a little bit of history here. So we'll put this up on the wall, and thank you so much, Timothy.
Thank you.
Thanks for supporting our channel. And what are we doing today?
We're going to start into some cherry.
something
We have to.
different.
There's got to be
The pile's big over there.
10,000 feet. So if we don't,
Some
ever
of
get
it's
on
real
it-
nice, and some of it is borderline firewood.
Farmer's
but-
grade, we call it
yeah.
out here.
But it has one thing going for it. It's black cherry.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
It's beautiful wood.
Really, any grade black cherry is it's a marketable wood. And then coming up in the future, 200 more 2x4s we got to cut for that door guard again.
Mm.
So that order's coming back around, and we got this finished up on, what was that, Wednesday, which was your Friday video. And the comments are so hard to keep up with. I try to answer everybody's comments, and a couple times something's going on with the YouTube. I'll answer it, I'll hit the send button, and then I'll come back on it later on, and them questions that I answered are not answered or disappeared. So I don't know what's going on there. I think John Clark had the same problem at some point, but I try to answer everybody's comment. It's an overwhelming task. There's literally hundreds of comments, but thank everybody for supporting us. It's
Only the good ones.
43,000.
We only answer the good ones.
Yeah, only the good ones. 43,000 subs as of this morning.
Isn't that something?
So I want to thank everybody for that. Please subscribe to our channel.
Yes, we do
And-
appreciate it.
And if you don't like us, send it to someone you don't like, just to annoy
Yeah,
them.
piss them off.
Yeah, okay. So, all right.
Let's get
We
busy.
better
We
get
ain't
going.
getting nothing done.
Alrighty. Alrighty, let's start this show. And I got a big team here today. We got not only the Eddie Horvath, we got Buzzsaw Buzzy, and we got Sean O'Toole, and I can't think of the other kid's name that he had brought. But anyhow, we got a full crew, and these cherry logs got a lot of sweep in them. You'll see that. And we're cutting a lot of 8s and 9s today. Some of the smaller logs, but they'll be okay. I'm just trying to get lined up here real good. And you can see, we're going to be doing grade sawing today, which is a lot different than just sawing. So, when you're sawing a sweep, the method I use is I like to saw into the cut the bow out of it, turn it back. Okay, let's look for Mr. Laser. These actually make some nice plaques. Alright, let's just give that a try. See where we're at. We haven't saw Cherry in literally ages. See, that would make a nice sign for somebody. But grade sawing is all about turning a log. I don't care what anybody says. You don't turn your log, you're going to lose every time. You're going to lose grade. Since that's still yielding some nice face there. Alright, we're going to roll this back, and we're going to take the opposite side of that sweep out. And everybody has their own method, I guess. Back up. I think we got a good hold on her. So you'll see what's going to happen here. You're going to end up with two pieces and nothing in the middle. I'm going to go back and grab a little bit more here. That's what happens when you cut sweep. And just about every one of these logs, I imagine, grew on a hillside. I'm going to take a sliver off because what I want to do is have something edgeable there in the middle. Otherwise, that'll be a kind of a wasted board. That little bit there don't bother me. But now we can get FAS out of that, which is first and seconds. Being 9-foot logs, that gives you a little bit more to play with as far as your grade. Okay, now we're going to start working other faces down. So I still got about almost 9 inches on that, and we can still do a lot with that. The grade sawing, like I said, is you got to turn your logs. You can't just saw them through and through. I see a lot of people just cut, just keep cutting. That's all they do. Right through the center. All right, that's about going to give us a decent face, I think. Beautiful. That is a nice piece of cherry. I don't care how you slice it, that's a nice piece. Yeah, at least happy. And I don't know what the market is on cherry right now. I haven't looked lately, but we got, oh, I'd say at least 8,000 feet on the ground up there. And cherry saws like butter. Today you wish you had smell on your TV or your phones or whatever you're watching this on today. Alright, we're going to put the dogs away. Try to keep 4 inches wide in the center and keep it for stacking. That'll edge out a piece of select or number 1 common. Just a beautiful little piece of cherry. I think it's still, all right, I got 5.5, almost 6 inches left. I'm going to turn out that one face because I think I'll yield some better cuts than, this will put me way down in the commons here, so that's a nicer face there. And we'll get lined up as good as we can. And these logs will have some spring in them, so you want to just give it a check. I got to give it a little bit more set on that. Bear with me, people. There we go. It's well worth that little effort there to clean that face up. I mean, we're not a production mill, so yeah, we'll take this down to 4. If I can peel another little piece off of that just for, there ain't really much left there. That's good. That way we can make this all into something. It's just good to have 4x around at the sawmill. I don't care what they're made out of. And you can just see that little scraping. That's what we want. That way it'll peel off a good thickness board. Little piece of farm grade, and we'll finish her up at 4 inches. You're going to see some good old man glitter. Inches, Eddie. Don't let them cut it into. Okay. Trying to pay attention to other things here besides my task at hand. All right. Next victim. Making sure I'm only getting a hold of one here. And I don't remember if that was 8 or 9, but that should sit all right. Now this log has what's known as like a double crook. That looks like a decent spot. And how about the master dog to the rescue? Fit in pretty good. And let's let's go ahead and just get a face open here and see what we're dealing with. I think this log's gonna have a lot of gum in it. Cherry has a lot of issues, one being gum. Maybe not. Yeah, it'll get mineral streak in it. That's actually a quilted. That's a nice feature. Look at all that figuring in there. Where's the bucket of water, Nathan? In Pennsylvania, we probably have some of the nicest cherry in the country, if not the world. Alright. What I'm going to do on this one, since it's so fat, I'm going to get us a shoulder. I got to back up just a little bit here. Maybe I will just, let me see if I can get it to sit right. That's trying to. Okay, what's going on back there? That's what's going on. What I try to do, some of them, is I try to pull my dogs back in slightly whenever I dog it down to get a little bit better bite on it. I'll take a 1-inch slice off of there. Very highly figured log. I mean, that's absolutely beautiful. We still got a 10-inch face left on it. Decisions. I'm going to lay it down, start working them other faces just to see what we have. We don't want to get it down to too small in them other parallels and then end up screwing up. It's all about decisions, preferences. Not everybody saws the same. You hope in the end you end up with a usable pile of lumber. I'm starting to take a little bit. That'll be edgeable. We got going on there with that one spot throwing me my good old man glitter. is kind of neat though. See, we're starting to get into a little bit of, you see a little bit of sap, a little bit of gumminess. Still pretty. I don't know if I got bark sitting underneath it or not, but there's something going on there. I don't see nothing. Yeah, we're gonna go with it. Sometimes you gotta look underneath. See what the problem is. I think we got some bark stuck beside the blade in the operator's table making heat again. I think that is our problem. Is that bark stuck in there, Eddie? Is that bark? Yeah, let's just take a look at this. All right, I'm gonna go out there and check this up. Oh yeah, she's warm. Yep. That's why I was throwing sawdust. She's pretty warm. Let's give it 5 minutes.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. But that's what happens. Little pieces of bark like this. So we're gonna let you go here for a minute. We'll be continuing sawing here in a bit. All right, Ed, it's only like 11:30 and we
Yeah.
busted up, what, 6 pieces?
Oh, yeah.
And they were, well, I'll tell you what, here's the proofs in the pudding. This is the low grade stuff here. And this is the PALV, or FAS, and, you know, clear stuff. And this is definitely going to be a little bit of money here. So, and some of these boards were fairly wide. You've seen some of them before with that quilting in it. And that cherry bark just happened to be the right kind of bark to get jammed up in that, between the saw blade and the off bear. That cherry bark's just perfect. It fits right in there. And I got myself a nice little jag of some cherry campfire wood. I'm going to take that down to the fireplace that Eddie built me and get that thing going for the fall. But yeah, and the old buzzsaw, Buzzy, got a nice sharp blade now.
Yeah.
Everything was working good
You
today.
guys were a big help.
Yeah, we had 3 people besides thee.
I want to thank Mom. Mom sent pickles
Oh
for
man,
everybody.
thank you,
Shake
Mrs. Horvath.
These-
I'm not worthy.
These are the best, and I'm not just
Thank you,
saying
Mrs.
that.
Horvath. You know what? I'm going to get back in the shop here shortly, so I do have a surprise for Mrs. Horvath.
Oh.
So, shh, don't tell her.
Tell 'em.
And thank everybody, 43,000 subs, and you know what? This channel's growing.
We appreciate every
We
one
appreciate
of them.
every bit of it, and well, we're going to try to get you a Friday Eve video. I'm not sure how that's going to work out yet, but we're going to try to put a big cherry on there, and
We got a dozen of them that are,
yeah, there's some of them 30, 32 inches, maybe even 36 inches.
yeah, big cherry.
So that'll be some nice videos. So everybody have a great week, and we will see you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you.